Big dialysis is destroying the physical, mental, and emotional disposition of American citizens who are struggling with chronic kidney disease daily. Across the nation, underserved communities, individuals, and families that have negatively been impacted by big dialysis continue to perish as they desperately call on congressional leaders to undo big dialysis. This is what happens when people show up.
Have you ever thought about the power of showing up? The power of being present, being seen, being heard? It's a thought that often crosses my mind. Welcome, dear listeners, to another enlightening conversation where we delve deep into the power of showing up. But not just showing up physically, but also mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. It's about making our presence known and our voices heard. It's about carving out space in a world that often feels cramped and crowded. Picture this. I was a budding college freshman, overflowing with excitement, my mind brimming with dreams. Yet I was also shrouded with fear. The fear of not belonging, the fear of judgment. Identity as one of the few black students in the class was unmistakable. One day there was a debate competition and I was petrified. But I took a leap of faith, deciding to voice my thoughts. Not only did I attend, but I also emerged victorious. That was a milestone in my journey, a moment of realization about the tremendous power in showing up and making my voice echo. Now let's shift focus to my friend, Tasha. Her skills as an artist are exceptional, but for years, she kept her art as a secret, stuck in the fear of criticism, of rejection. Then one day she chose to step out, to unveil her art to the world. She organized her first exhibition. The feedback was incredibly supportive. Her work touched hearts. It narrated her story. Her art found a connection with people because she made a choice to show up. She dared to put herself in the spotlight. But showing up isn't just about personal achievements. It's also about community, about solidarity. It's about showing up for each other. Think about the civil rights movement. Thousands of black people showed up, marched, protested, risked their lives for equality, for justice. They showed up for each other, for their community, for future generations. And their collective power changed the course of history. Showing up is about being present in the moment, being engaged, being active. It's about standing up for what you believe in, standing up for each other. It's about making a difference, making an impact. It's about leaving a mark on the world. So what does it mean to show up? It means to be present, to be active, to be engaged. It means to make your voice heard, to make your presence known. It means to stand up for what you believe in, to stand up for each other. It means to make a difference, to make an impact. It means to leave a mark on the world. In conclusion, showing up is about more than just being physically present. It's about making our voices heard, making our presence known. It's about standing up for what we believe in, standing up for each other. It's about making a difference, making an impact. It's about leaving a mark on the world. It's about showing up for ourselves, for our community, for future generations. So, dear listeners, the next time you find yourself in a situation where you're unsure, afraid, remember the power of showing up. Remember my story. Remember Tasha's story. Remember the story of the civil rights movement. Remember the power of showing up. Because when we show up, when we make our voices heard, when we make our presence known, we have the power to change the world. And that, dear listeners, is the power of showing up.
Imagine, if you will, the power of overcoming fear and showing up to help make a difference in your own life, or the lives of approximately 37 million Americans who suffer with chronic kidney disease daily. 1 in 5 dialysis patients die within a year of initiating dialysis. Less than half survive to 5 years, which is why your voices are needed. Using your power to show up will help congressional leaders to act with urgency in undoing greedy big dialysis corporations that have placed billions of dollars in profit above the proper health and well-being of American citizens who are dying daily at the hands of dangerously run dialysis centers and awaiting life-saving kidney transplants that may never come. Every day in America, approximately 21 people die waiting for kidney transplants. America, on average, throws away 3,500 kidneys a year, according to the National Kidney Foundation. Showing up to make our presence known and your voices heard will make a difference in the lives of so many Americans, including your neighbors, family members, co-workers, and friends. The fear of not belonging or the fear of judgment has stopped so many people from taking a leap of faith and from experiencing the joy of being victorious, the joy of showing up for each other. We must show up and be present in the moment. We must show up for what we believe in. We must show up and leave our mark on the world. We must show up for future generations. When we show up, when we make our voices heard and our presence known, we have the power to change the world. It is time to show up. Your power is needed. Join with us, 1,000 strong voices from across the nation, who are showing up to the nation's capital on February 29, 2024 for the Dialysis Rally to Congress to save lives. Congress, it is time for you to undo big dialysis. For more information and to show up for the rally, go to www.mitv.fyi. Paid for by the Blow the Whistle, Grassroots of Healthy DC and Me Leadership Coalition.